My beloved child. I am the one who formed the stars and shaped the depths of the oceans. Before you breathed your first breath, I already loved you with an infinite love that nothing can erase. I see the longing deep within your heart, the unspoken questions that keep you awake at night, the silent tears you believe no one sees. But I am here. I have always been here. My voice is never distant, nor is my compassion ever absent. Right now, in this sacred moment, I invite you to rest. Breathe in my presence. Let every fear fall away like dry leaves in the wind. Let my words of life fill the places where emptiness has tried to take root. I promise to pour my abundant grace into your soul until it overflows with peace and hope. The stirring you feel in your spirit right now, it is not random. It is my spirit, gently drawing you closer. Trust this divine pull. Know that I long to heal you, restore you, and reignite the passion you thought had slipped away forever. Listen carefully, you are not reading these words by accident. I orchestrated every detail so you would remember your true worth in my eyes. When the world tempts you to question your value, recall this unchanging truth. I am your maker. I have never abandoned you. Even in the seasons when friends turned away, or betrayal stung deeper than words could say, I was there, walking silently beside you. When darkness tried to drown my voice, I whispered hope into your weary heart. I never left. I never will. Now is the time to open your soul to me. Let me flood every shadow with my radiant light. Do not be afraid of the tears, they are sacred. Tears can be the doorway to profound healing. I catch every tear that falls from your eyes, and I promise, I will replace your sorrow with everlasting comfort. Each broken dream you thought was dead, watch how I resurrect it with the breath of my power. Each prayer you whispered through trembling lips, know that I heard them all. Not one cry has been forgotten. I see the full canvas of your life, beloved. I see the brilliant colors yet to be revealed. Your circumstances may seem impossible, but my strength knows no limit. When every road seems blocked and every door appears slammed shut, that is when I pour out miraculous solutions. Do not lose heart if the answers do not come according to the timelines of this world. I operate beyond the bounds of human understanding, crafting masterpieces that glorify my name, and bless you far more abundantly than you could ever imagine. You are deeply loved. You are fiercely cherished. And even now, even here, I am working all things together for your good. Pause. Breathe. Rest. I am here. My child. Even in your loneliest hour, I have never turned my face away. I know how the silence can feel deafening, how unanswered prayers can test your faith. But not for a single moment have I taken my eyes off you. When you thought no one noticed your pain, I was the one holding your heart together. When you believed your voice was too small to be heard, I was already moving heaven and earth in response to every trembling word you whispered. You may feel like your strength is running low, like you're standing on the edge with nothing left to give. But I say to you, this is not the end. This is where new life begins. This is where my power is made perfect in your weakness. I do not despise your weariness, I welcome it. Bring me your broken pieces, and I will craft something far more beautiful than what you lost. Let go of the guilt that haunts your memory. I see how you revisit those past regrets, letting them define your identity. But I say to you, you are not your mistakes. You are not the sum of your past failures. You are the child I have washed clean. When you come to me with a sincere heart, I erase every stain with my mercy. I remove your shame and crown you with my grace. Stop punishing yourself. Stop replaying those moments that made you feel unworthy. I have placed my love upon you, and no failure has the authority to undo what I have declared over your life. Come to me with boldness, not because you've earned it, but because you are mine. I call you by name, and I have never changed my mind about you. This world may offer counterfeit versions of love, conditional, fleeting, shallow. But my love is relentless. It is steady, constant, and anchored in who I am, not in what you've done. In my eyes, you are not disqualified. You are chosen. You are cherished. And you are still a part of my divine plan. Let these words breathe new courage into you. You do not walk alone. I am not a distant observer, watching from far away. I walk with you, I weep with you, I celebrate your smallest victories. I am the Father who kneels beside you in the valley and lifts you up to the mountaintop. When storms rage, I am your shelter. When doubts shout loudly, I am the still, small voice of peace. Do not allow fear to take root in your soul. Fear is a thief, it robs you of clarity, of joy, of purpose. Let my perfect love cast out every fear that clings to you. The things you're afraid of are not greater than the one who holds you. Take another deep breath. Feel the weight start to lift. You are being restored, quietly, faithfully, surely. And though you may not see it yet, the seeds of renewal are already growing. Beneath the surface of uncertainty, I am nurturing something holy. Something new. Something that will bring you into alignment with my purpose for your life. So walk forward, not in your own strength, but in mine. And know this, every step you take in faith, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to the promise I have already prepared. Beloved one. As you take each step forward, I want you to remember this truth: your future has not been erased. Even if you've been delayed, even if you've wandered off course, nothing can cancel the promises I've written over your life. I am the God who redeems time. I restore what was stolen. I make beauty rise from the ruins. You've carried so much alone for far too long. You've tried to stay strong while your heart was quietly breaking. I see the strength it took just to hold yourself together when no one else noticed the weight you were under. But hear me now, child, you don't have to carry it alone anymore. Place it all in my hands. Every fear. Every burden. Every dream you've buried because it hurt too much to hope again. I can handle what overwhelms you. I am not intimidated by your questions, nor am I angry at your doubts. Come to me as you are, raw, honest, exhausted. There is no shame in needing rest. There is no weakness in surrender. You've tried to figure everything out, to fix it all on your own. But my dear one, I never asked you to do this without me. Let me lead. Let me be the light on your path, the voice that silences the noise, the peace that steadies your heart when the winds rise again. What seems tangled and confusing to you is clear in my sight. I see every twist in the road, and I have already gone ahead of you. You are still in my plan. You haven't missed your moment. You are not too late. Sometimes the waiting feels unbearable. You wonder if I've gone silent. But I tell you this, not one moment is wasted. In the silence, I am building your foundation. In the stillness, I am preparing you to carry what I'm about to release into your life. Don't despise the waiting. The deeper the roots, the stronger the tree. I want to give you more than just answers, I want to give you me. My presence will do what no solution can. It will calm your anxious thoughts, mend your brokenness, and remind you of who you truly are, chosen, called, and carried by grace. Lift your eyes. Look again. What you thought was the end is merely a bend in the road. There is more ahead than what's behind. I'm planting fresh vision in your spirit, seeds of boldness, endurance, and divine direction. Your best days have not passed you by. They are still unfolding, crafted by my own hands. So when the voices of fear whisper that you've failed, remind them of this. The author of your story is not finished writing. And every chapter yet to come will be drenched in mercy, marked by miracles, and filled with moments where my glory will shine through your life. Stay close to me. The breakthrough is closer than you think. Precious soul. You may not see the full picture right now. The path ahead may seem clouded by uncertainty, the next step shrouded in shadows. But I want you to know this, I know the way. I am not guessing, not reacting, I am guiding. Each step you take in faith is perfectly aligned with my plan, even when the journey feels unfamiliar. You've been searching for clarity, waiting for direction, wondering if you're on the right track. Let me reassure you, you are not lost. You are being led. Every delay, every detour, every moment that tested your patience has served a holy purpose. I never stopped steering your course. Not once. I walk beside you when your faith is bold and when it trembles. I'm with you in the highs of celebration and in the lows of quiet disappointment. I am not just the God of your mountaintops, I am the God of your middle places, of the slow progress, and of the long nights when you wonder if anything is changing. Take heart, beloved. The shift you've been praying for, it's coming. But before the visible breakthrough, I'm doing something deeper. I'm cultivating peace in your soul that doesn't depend on circumstances. I'm replacing anxiety with endurance, panic with patience, fear with courage. These aren't quick fixes, they are spiritual foundations that will sustain you when the blessings arrive. Do not compare your journey with that of others. The timeline I have for your life is unique, designed with eternal wisdom. The blessings I've prepared for you cannot be stolen, delayed, or diminished by anyone else's success. Stay the course. Remain faithful in the small things. Keep your hands open and your heart willing, for I am preparing you for something only you can carry. I know you've had moments where you felt invisible, forgotten by the world. But I have never overlooked you. Every tear you've cried, I've collected. Every hope you've held on to, I've honored. Every act of obedience, even when no one else saw, is seen and remembered in heaven. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are being refined. And when the time is right, you will shine. I am teaching you to hear my voice above the noise, to follow my lead even when it doesn't make sense. That trust, quiet, humble, steady, is the soil in which miracles grow. I am strengthening your faith, not so that life will always be easy, but so that you will never be shaken. So today, breathe a little deeper. Let my presence quiet your restlessness. You are not walking in circles. You are walking forward, step by step, toward a promise that will not fail. I have not brought you this far to abandon you now. Lift your eyes, child. The horizon is glowing. Your next chapter is beginning. My dear child. There are moments when the past feels louder than my promises, when memories of failure echo in your mind more than the truth I've spoken over your life. I see how you sometimes question your worth, wondering if you've gone too far, waited too long, or missed your opportunity. But listen closely, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that can separate you from my love. Not your mistakes. Not your doubts. Not even the days you wanted to give up. My affection for you is not fragile. It does not weaken with time, nor is it conditional on how well you perform. I don't require perfection, I long for your presence. What I desire most is for you to sit with me, even in your mess, and simply let me love you. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to earn what I freely give. I know you've been carrying pain that no one else understands. You've walked through seasons of silence, where it seemed your prayers were lost in the wind. You've asked questions that felt too heavy for words. And in those quiet, aching spaces, I was there. Holding you when you couldn't hold yourself together. Lifting you when your strength ran out. Surrounding you with a love that never stopped flowing. You were never meant to survive this life on your own. That burden was never yours to bear. So let it down. Lay it at my feet. I'm not asking for polished prayers or flawless faith. I'm inviting you to be real, with your pain, your hopes, your weariness. Come as you are. Broken pieces and all. Because I see the beauty you've forgotten. I remember who you are even when you lose sight of it. You are not a failure, you are a work in progress, shaped by mercy and destined for glory. I've seen the fire you've walked through, and I promise, it will not consume you. Instead, you'll come out of it stronger, wiser, and shining like gold purified by the flame. Don't allow shame to keep you from me. I am not standing at a distance with crossed arms. I'm running toward you with open arms. I am the Father who embraces the prodigal, who restores the weary, who celebrates every small step toward home. Let today be the day you stop hiding. The day you stop pretending to be okay when you're not. The day you trade self-sufficiency for surrender. Let this be the moment you say, God, I can't do it without you, and finally believe that you don't have to. I have already forgiven what you still carry. I have already healed what you thought would never mend. So lift your head. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are still the one I choose, the one I cherish, the one I fight for daily. And no matter what comes next, this will always remain true. My love is your shelter. My grace is your covering. My presence is your home. Beloved. Now that you've laid down your burdens and opened your heart, hear me clearly, you are ready. The road behind you has not been wasted. Every hardship, every unanswered prayer, every valley you crossed in silence, it all brought you here. And here, in this sacred moment, a new chapter begins. I am not simply calling you to survive, I am calling you to live fully. To dream again. To trust again. To rise each day not with fear, but with the quiet assurance that I am with you in every breath, every step, every decision. There's a purpose that still burns beneath the ashes. Some dreams you shelved, believing they were too late or too big, are about to be revived. But this time, you won't chase them alone. This time, you will walk with me, not ahead of me, not behind me, but hand in hand with the one who designed the dream. Let faith, not fear, lead your decisions. Let hope, not history, define your vision. I've placed within you a resilience the world didn't give and can never take away. You've endured much, but you've lost nothing I cannot restore. Yes, even the years you thought were wasted, I will redeem them with abundance. This life I've prepared for you is not about perfection, performance, or applause. It is about peace. Real peace. The kind that comes from knowing your identity is rooted in me, not in circumstances, not in achievements, not in how others perceive you. You are already approved. You are already equipped. The world around you may grow loud again. Distractions will come. Doubts will return. But now, you have something unshakable, an anchor in my truth. In the stillness of each morning, when you choose to seek me, I will meet you. In the busy noise of your days, when you whisper my name, I will respond. You do not need to see the full path. You only need to trust the one who does. So rise. Speak life over your journey. Stand tall in the grace I've given. Love deeply, forgive quickly, and serve others with the same compassion I've poured into you. Let your words carry healing. Let your hands extend mercy. Let your heart stay open, even when it's hard. Because this is how you shine, not by being perfect, but by being faithful. Not by always having the answers, but by always coming back to me. There will still be storms, but now you know who calms them. There may still be battles, but now you know who fights for you. You may feel weak some days, but now you know that my strength will carry you. This is not the end of the message. It's the beginning of your next season. I am doing a new thing, not just around you, but within you. Walk into it with confidence. Speak my promises over your life. Be bold in your obedience. And remember, I go before you, beside you, and behind you. You are never alone, and never without purpose. You were made for this. Now go, and live like you believe it.